And now there's a fucking... my God, that's right where the amusement park is in Denver, and it looks like my cords look like a roller coaster. Tired of this shit. Give me a second, okay? Fucking shit. Sorry. And no, my technical difficulties had nothing to do with the green screen. That's just the cherry on top. Okay. Hey, Kelsey. Hey, Rosaling. I did change the title. After I saw you said that, I changed it to, okay, now I'm just annoyed. I had a fun thing that I wanted to show you guys, but that's going to have to wait. And it has to do with this laptop, this computer, and it has to do with, oh no, Janessa, I'm not like super upset. A little bit, but not really. But I was going to share my screen on StreamYard with the system that I have over here. And this one is connected to the Wi-Fi. This one is connected to the, phone line cord that goes to the Wi-Fi and all that shit. And I kept getting booted out of my own fucking StreamYard. Steph is a hooker. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of her making more money than me. Hey, Amy Do. So while I was doing that, okay, I'm over on this other computer, and I keep getting fucking pop-ups from a crazy person who I have an active police report on, by the way, from like a couple years ago. She's in my spam folder, and no, it's not who you think it is. Now she's emailing me from all of her poon handler crazy troll accounts. I'll get into that in a minute. Hey, Tammy Wells, happy belated birthday. Did I miss your birthday? I'm sorry. Oh, just stand outside on the corner, bitch talks. You make that good. Cause when you're a man, leave the house, you know he coming right back. You got that good. You got your good. So anyways, gather around. Now this is just going to be a venting session because I'm annoyed. Rant Robbie, save Robbie, rant Robbie, save Robbie, rants Robbie, rant Robbie, save Robbie, rants. That's so cool! Hey! Ow! My... Yeah, I was in the morning one, but I wasn't able to. I know you made it like a live stream event and stuff, so I kind of feel bad. Well, I do. Oh, thank you. I only showered and I've been doing a retinol thing on my face. So my face is like super burning. It's on fire right now because it's peeling all the ugly stuff off my ugly face. And that's how you make America great again. Get rid of all the ugly shit on the far left. That was just for us Republicans. I do like you people over on the left. If you're far left, it's really hard for me to reach out and give you a hug. And I'm not willing to walk the extra 10 million miles to do it. So I apologize about that. Hey, apple bottom jeans. Better rumors than legs? Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Well, no, it's better to spread your legs than rumors. We're spreading both. Spread rumors about Michelle spreading her legs. Here, I'll go first. Michelle spreads her legs nonstop. Okay, let's see how far that rumor gets. Hey, Shelly. You know me, bitch talks. So anyways, I don't want to show you what I was going to, I don't even want to say what it was because it's super really cool. And I'm just going to have to save that for another time because I'm not in the mood to do technical shit right now. Okay. True busy mama's homesick today. So, I hope you feel better. Amy's been sick too, you guys. So prayers to all you guys. Hey, exiled one. Beauty is pain and vice versa. You're beautiful. Thank you. I'm a pain in the ass. A beautiful pain in the ass that takes a lot of pain to look beautiful. talking about, Pain? What's this? What movie is this from first? Okay. And then I'll continue. Pain? I'll tell you about Pain. Bobby O'Brien. What's that from? Anybody? Anybody know? They're making a musical out of it on Broadway. I'll give you that hint. Amy's been diagnosed with cooties. Well, probably because she's your friend, Michelle, and you spread your legs. So I would imagine that you're not a very good influence on her and her well-being. So it's no wonder she has cooties. Michelle can't stop spreading it around. I like it though. How come I haven't gotten cooties yet, Michelle? You know what I'm saying? I've been waiting for you in my dreams forever, and I still haven't. I don't think I've had a dream about you. Michelle and I are supposed to meet up in our dreams. Hopefully a wet one. Hopefully at least we'll do the slip and slide. You know what I'm saying? Still giggling about my text I sent you earlier about Swifties on the left. Oh God, I wish I could say that on here. I wish a lot of the things that I told Thea offline I could say on here, but I can't. Who's GLM I keep hearing about? Well, she's a woman on here, but somebody left a comment, a really controversial comment, that something really bad happened to her, and I don't know if it's true, and I'm not. Someone said she passed away. GLM, can you show yourself so we know that that's not true? Hey, Missy K. Ooh. Michelle says, I did have a dream about you a couple of months ago. I think I told Amy about it, but she probably didn't disclose it to you because it was super awkward. I'm cool with that. Totally cool with that. I mean, look at me. I'm awkward enough to begin with. You're dreading my fucking serotonin. I love listening while I pass out slowly and wrapping up stuff on Zoom meetings taking forever. Well, then I'll speak in a very soft voice for you. Okay? I got a burp. Hold on. All right. Anyways. So do you guys know who Susan M is? Hey, Pink. I started to watch your video while I was trying to deal with all this technical difficulty crap. I didn't finish it. Oh, GLM is fine. Eli announced that it was a joke. That's not a funny joke. I mean, her and I don't get along, but that's still not funny. It was a joke that she did, Cara D? Like she was kidding? Oh, you can't pass out yet? Okay, then I'll yell. Scarlett! Hey, Robin. You heard about Susan M. Well, I think she was in, because I haven't gone live in a while, but she was probably in the last live stream that I did. And like when Susan comes around, I'm nice to her because I know you're about to see how like unstable this woman is. You're planning on talking about that in your next live stream coming up. How dare people joke about that? Oh, it was her joke. Remember when Granny was watching Head of Vivian Sanchez and a whole bunch in there? No, I don't remember that. Mocking your heart attack. There was no paddles needed, stupid assholes. Oh, I'm sorry. You blew whistles? Are you talking about Susan M, Bill? This stream involved toys, and then I just started chewing people up because I got annoyed. Okay? Hey, Becca Chew. And while I was trying to deal with my technical difficulties, I'm still getting them, by the way. They're still popping up from other accounts because I'm blocking the other ones. Just show you something I got. So if you guys didn't know, I recently, and I didn't know how to get a hold of Bullhorn Betty. I text Marissa, but I guess she doesn't talk to her anymore. When I make my breaking news parodies, they're like, I mostly make myself look stupid because they're funny and it's fun. Oh, GLM. Okay. Bill. And it's fun to poke fun at ourselves and just to poke fun at, like, you know, not taking things too seriously, whether we like people or not. And I usually always send either an email or a comment on someone's video, or like any way I can get a hold of them and say, hey, just a heads up, I'm putting you in the parody or whatever. So the people in the parody are not the problem. So earlier today, I wasn't going to say anything, but so I got this. I don't know what order they go in. Okay. This is from Susan M. The woman, and I've been nice to her. I've had a police report on her like years ago from being crazy, but you're about to see this. So let's read what she had to say. She said, hey, Robbie. Oh, and by the way, I'm not showing all the emails. Some of them are mixed with really nice ones where she changes her mind and she's like, I'm so sorry and I hope you're doing good. So just keep that in mind. She said, about a month ago, I was in Will's chat. She's talking about the glare, and he mentioned something about the Watts case, and I mentioned something about your name. Will screamed at me in the middle of his live and said, we don't talk about him in here. So I said I was sorry and I apologized. Ever since, I assumed he didn't like you, or why else would he yell at me like that and try to make me feel bad? Unless you all are fake and just like to treat your subs like shit, that's the only other possible conclusion that I can come to. Bye, you fake phony. And I had to bleep out. You could imagine what she called me since I'm gay, right? Okay. Who cares? I don't care about that. Oh, Pink, you do have to be in a parody soon. Oh my God, can you be MRB in one of them? Because she'll strike if I use her clips. Some people just they're not like a good sport. Oh, just wait, Janessa. It gets worse. And listen, I didn't care. I texted a couple of my friends. I was like, do you know this Susan M chick? She's literally right now. Hold on. She's still blowing because she's been on spam for a long time. So I looked in my spam and there she was. And now she's messaging from Poons. Hold on. Poons Rotting Sepsis Foot is her new account. She's and I like Poon. Oh, okay, Pink. Yeah. And all parody stuff is welcome, even if it's making fun of me. It's fun. She's still typing, Kelsey. So anyways, let me show you another one. I only did 3 because it would have been a lot of editing out really homophobic stuff. So the title of this email she sent is, see why I'm homophobic now? So I have made her homophobic, which, by the way, let me just pause real quick. I haven't been doing live streams. I'll go into live streams and chat, but I'm not actively pushing anyone's buttons or doing anything like that. And I'm going to pause real quick on a side note because somebody sent me something earlier and I was like, what? The other crazy one that, did the whole fake AJ. I'm just going to say it. She made a post today on Chroma Vault and on her other main channel saying, I received your cease and desist, Robbie, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, cease and desist? What the fuck is she talking about? That was months ago. She must be bored because I'm not talking about her or anything. I got my own shit to deal with. Mommy Ramblings is being sued by a creator she struck for false striking. It's literally going on. Wow. So anyways, I'm not even going there with AJ. I don't care. That was months ago. Argue with yourself. Now, back to Susan M. She says, I already knew Will was gay, which Will is not gay, the glare. She says, but can you understand why gay F words are making me so homophobic? I've been just sitting here minding my own fucking business. This came out of nowhere. I'm like, dude, you could completely shut your mouth, not do anything, not poke fights with anybody or anything like that. And they still go crazy. And you wonder why sometimes people get a response. I don't respond to probably 96% of shit that I get. She says, your judgment is so off, and I didn't do shit wrong to you or Will, but go ahead and treat me like shit. The more you do, the more homophobic I get. I fucking hate you, F words. and she's entitled to her opinion. Yes, Susan, chill the fuck out. Listen, I've dealt with this stuff with her in the past, and I still let her in my chat the last live stream I did, and just that's how I am. If you're going to be nice, then just, you're welcome. Like, where the fuck is this coming from, Susan? And I know you're listening, so I will give you a link if you want to come up and explain yourself. I'm annoyed from technical shit, and I don't need your shit popping up because you probably slowed down my computer by doing that. Okay, now let's get to the third email. Actually, there's way more, but I'm not going to do all of that with you. So I don't know, I guess. So she says, since you called me a psycho, which, by the way, I didn't respond to any of these emails. She's referring to, she said Cherry and the Glare said that I called her psycho, which I don't know when they said that, but that's true. I have called her a psycho in the past. Do you blame me? I haven't recently until I'm getting these emails, but I stand by that statement. She said, you think I'm a psycho just because I haven't had an easy life and I'm different from others. I have moved to 3 different states at least 15 different times, raised 2 daughters on my own, worked in a blank survivor. Not going to get into that. Not my business. That's why I blanked it out. She said, all this doesn't make me psycho, Robbie. You obviously have lived a very easy life with plenty of stability. You have gotten everything you wanted and you are spoiled. You get your way every time and people run to your beck and call. So I'm going to call you Wimpy Crybaby Robbie because that's exactly what you are, and you can't handle it when one tiny thing goes wrong. Wah, you fucking crybaby. Now I started getting weird comments from her after the last video I did about like what I'm going through outside of YouTube and just needing like financial help if people wanted to donate and shit like that. That's not a little wee fucking problem. It's really pathetic that she wants this attention and this is how she's getting it. She always is wanting attention. She's using that kind of language to get it. Look, it's not even the language. Like, people have called me that since I was a little kid. It's not even that. It's where the hell do people get so fucking angry? And I literally, I have not been doing anything but working like on parodies and shit like that, just fun stuff. And I literally see it. It's people that always say, you're terrible. You're this horrible person. Well, when I snap at you, when you don't shut the fuck up, I've a problem. Yeah, you are going to get barked at. She's been uploading shit too. And I'm like, what? Okay, hold on. Imagine yourself alone in your house. Unless I have a problem or somebody else, you don't have to imagine that. You already are. Or if anybody else is. Or you're just alone. All of a sudden, a thought comes in your head to just start uploading or leaving mean, horrible comments and just start poking at somebody you don't like online. So you log in, you're like, I'm really bored right now. Ooh, I know what I'll do. Fuck you, Robbie. Or if I have a problem, put shitty ass fucking stupid filters on your face, get drunk all fucking night, and make videos. Yeah, I've seen them. You've tagged me. I've seen them. You delete them when you're sober in the morning. And I see that shit all day, every day. Not just from her, but people like Susan. And I'm not even going to name the others because that'll just send them on a whole fucking rant. And I don't say shit. Matter of fact, I'm kind of sitting in shock. Like, why is this? What? Wait, I understand if we were actively like debating each other or in an argument or something like that. But why are you so fucking angry? And I will say this. I have a problem hearing from you when you're like, and you are not talented. I don't need to hear that I'm not talented from an old, saggy, washed up woman that reminds me of Zandra, Jack's acting teacher on Will and Grace. And sings like you've been smoking out of a fucking chimney full of cigarettes and just lit on fucking fire for like 12 years fucking straight and haven't fucking stopped. But I don't come on here and just out of nowhere be like, ooh, I want to drag Iva. You're not a thought in my brain unless you upload videos nonstop and tag me. None of you are. These people, and they'll make videos like I just sit around and want to fucking drag somebody. No! I ignore you most of the time. Fucking crazy hags. Yes, the drunk. Iva. And you know what, Iva? You can take a link too, because I would love to put you in your place. I would love for you to face, not me to face you to face me. Little haggy hag. So I'm going to drop the link and I'll wait for them to come up. If they will. But I am done with you fucking pieces of shit. And this live stream had nothing to do with that. But Susan, the more your fucking emails kept popping up while I'm trying to do something on my computer that's running slow enough anyways, fuck off. You've noticed the ones who say how someone is spoiled and say the person lives a perfect life are the ones who take their personal life problems out on everyone else. Oh yeah, I mean, I have a problem. Doesn't her neighbor have a fucking restraining order on her? That says all you fucking need to know right there. Iva. So hold on. Somebody else can take a link if they want to too, but Iva, I expect your ass to get up here, and Susan, you too. I'm done with you people. You guys, seriously, and listen, I'm transparent, and I don't like to ask for help. Like, I'll put my PayPal links up and stuff like that. But if I don't fucking come on here and ask for money all the time, which I fucking don't, and then I come on and I just say, you know, I am going through a dark time. And Iva, somebody like you who calls, oh my God, I turned into an Oompa Loompa because the fucking green screen. Iva sits there and says, you're a terrible person. No, terrible people don't mind their own fucking, they don't mind their own fucking business. And terrible people poke at people like you do when they're in a dark space. But I'm still better than you. I'm still stronger than you. And I damn well look and sound way fucking better than you ever will. Because you've been going downhill for a long time. What are you, in your 70s? I just hit 42 and I'm still fucking on top of the mountain, bitch. And I will jump down off that fucking mountain and squash you. Metaphorically speaking, whether it comes to singing, looking good, hell, I could take my clothes off and fucking be better than you. Shit. Oh, that's okay, Amy. I don't want you to hurt. Okay. You'd love to know who's finally going after Merb so you can shake his or her hand. Well, I mean, she is kind of a fucking terrorist, to put it in the fucking lightest. But these fucking assholes, like, why? I'm not even talking about these people or anything. And I'm sitting here trying to mind my own fucking business I was going to do a really positive live stream. And a woman I haven't even fucking responded to or anything sitting here blowing my shit up. Have you guys ever heard of Dick? Any of them? Iva, Susan, all the rest of you that I'm not going to name, but you know exactly who you are. If you think it's you, it's you. Have you heard of Dick? Have you heard of penetration, making out, having a good time, taking care of yourself so that somebody wants to give you dick? Have any of you done that? Because Iva, you sitting there fucking singing with some fucking nasty ass man on Smeal falling in love ain't gonna get you no dick. I can promise you that. You might touch yourself inappropriately while watching your Smeal video, but if you listen to your voice without fucking muting, you're probably gonna get sick and not aroused. Because yeah, your voice fucking sucks. Iva, there, I said it. Who else am I coming for? Who else wants a piece right now? Not in the fucking mood. This is what happens when technical shit pisses me off and you try to interfere by keep blowing my shit up. And look, I just got a fucking another one. Hey, Robbie. This is Susan again. Hey, Robbie, no more crying from that house. That house belongs to Michael, and he's waiting for you to get the fuck out. Got it? Nobody feels sorry for your dumbass. Nobody. So quit crying, pack your shit, and get out, you dumbass. Susan, don't you live at your fucking dad's house, bitch? Don't you live with daddy? Yeah, you do live with daddy. I've had to call him before because of your methed out fucking behavior. Do you remember that, Susan? I've had to call the police on you because of your methed out fucking behavior. And I will fucking call daddy again. Shift, is that you? Everyone's having a lot of net issues. Must be the weather. It's Satan, Scarlet. It's fucking Satan, period. And you know what? Maybe they don't like men, and that's fine. If you like women, maybe you guys need to crawl on top of each other. Do what you got to do to fucking fix yourself. Because I don't know why you're so... Listen, like when people make me angry, like I've cussed Bill out before. And he's cussed me out. I've cussed Michelle out, which I kind of felt bad for that because she did cry afterwards. I'm really sorry, and I still want to make out with you. But you cuss people out, you get mad, and then you calm down. Like you move on. You're done. You know, it's like... Hold on, let me make sure that... Hold on. Let me... Positive dick stream. Hold on. But like, why? I don't sit here like, yeah, if I see someone in a chat I don't like, I'm not gonna... Like, they cross my brain because their name goes across the screen and then it's gone. It's not like I don't hold on to that anger. You don't just fucking sit there and obsess over people you don't like. I have a problem to the point where it's affecting your fucking well-being. Because let me tell you, from what I've witnessed over the years with Iva and you opening up to me in email about your fucking alcohol problem and being nice to me and asking me for help and then turning around and getting drunk and doing the same shit you always do, no wonder nobody fucking likes you. No wonder nobody fucking comes to your channel. They don't give a shit. They see you and they walk the other way on here unless they're fucking crazy just like you. Jesus Christ. I don't understand how this face or just my genuine, like my interests or my presence or anything gets you so angry. It's because, and I'm going to say it, I'm going to fucking say it, no matter what situation I'm in, whether I'm in a good mood, down mood, in need of help, mad, whatever it is, this word is overused, but you're fucking jealous. You're jealous. Like, that's the only explanation. Because people see, like, oh my God, I don't like him. There's supposed to be people not liking him with me. Well, tough shit. There's not. Grow the fuck up and go out and get some dick. Why can't you get some dick? Is my question. Why isn't this happening? I'll tell you why. It's your attitude. It's your face. You can't use filters on date. Well, you could turn the lights off in the bedroom, Iva. But other than that, you're fucked, and not in the good way. Not in the good way. Okay? Trust me, I can school you when it comes to dating, fucking, mainly fucking, getting someone to want to have sex with you. I'm a fucking champ at that because I'm a fucking natural. And that is the honest to God truth. I can school you. In order for people to want to have sex with you and you to live a happy life or get fucked or whatever, you need to stop being a cunt and looking like a cunt and sounding like a cunt. Okay? Do we have any questions about that? Everybody wants to get good dick. That is true. Yes, it is true. Okay. Okay, so hold on. Let me make sure. Where's my penis? Not, I know where my actual one is because it's huge. It's way bigger than Iva's ever seen in her fucking life. Where's my... give me a moment, please. Okay, is that you, Shift?
Robbie, what's in my mouth?
Oh, okay. Oh, and we got Flo. What's in your mouth? Oh, sorry, Scarlett.
Hey.
Hi.
Robbie, do the positive dick stream. That's all I want to say.
Okay, love you, Shift.
Bye.
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 Change your microphone color like tail. Oh, this? Yeah. Amy, are you talking about my mic? There's pink. There's a mixture of like pinks. There's pink and bluish. Hey, Tia, there's red. I got it all. But green doesn't show up because the green screen. See? Anyways, how you doing, Scarlett? Love you, Tia.
Oh, I'm not doing so good, but I'll
Why?
be all right. What?
Why? What happened?
Oh, a lot. a lot.
Oh.
Very bad. But no, I came up here because I did not like what I just heard, what was said. Okay, these, and I might go live later. I don't know, just to vent it all out and get it out. But these people and whomever you're talking about, whomever I'm talking about, whomever anyone is talking about in this community, just need to stop. You need to stop with the threats. You need to stop with the going real life on people and their families and talking about their families, because you know what? It's not getting you anywhere. It's making you look like a fucking fool. I'm sorry I'm cursing. I'm really upset, and I really should. But I just wanted to tell you that I'm done with all this shit. And people that do this they're just, Robbie,
Well,
they
Scarlett,
have no fucking soul.
Everything about what I've been going through, and that I haven't even I haven't even come on live. I did a pre-recorded live. I don't think I've gone live, actually live, and that I don't even know how long. I haven't talked about anyone. I mean, maybe Noodle, I've said some comments and chats, but I mean, that's about it.
Yeah.
But and this is why, and a lot of people don't understand, outside of YouTube, they're like, why don't you just not watch? Okay, that's basically like telling somebody, how about you don't watch fucking TV at all? Yeah. Because something might come on the news that you don't like, or that'll hurt you or scare you. You can't fucking do that. This is my television.
Or stop watching, your family have fun, or stop watching, whatever, something that you enjoy or something.
Well, and not even the police understand when you report people like Susan that really are very aggressive and crazy, and they'll just say, oh, just block them. They don't understand that they just create another account, or blocking doesn't prevent people from even tagging you or hitting the @ symbol on your name. It won't show up in your notifications, but it'll still pop up in your algorithm, and you're still going to see it.
Like blocked phone numbers, or blocked email addresses. All that
None
stuff.
of that shit matters.
No, it doesn't.
No. And that's why it's when you're finally because this was spur of the moment, this live. It was titled something different. I was going to be using both my computers, doing something really cool, which I'm not going to say.
Just done that.
But I can't, because I'm having technical difficulty, the other computer needs updates or something. And while it was updating, and while it kept resetting and booting me out of StreamYard, I'm getting these emails from Susan nonstop popping up. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. And it was slowing it down even more. Hey, Rachel.
Can you block her in your email?
She's already in spam, but now she's
another freaking email.
Yeah, she hates Poon handlers, so she's under one of his names now.
Oh, okay.
Trust me, when I filed a police report on her a couple years ago, she was texting my phone.
Oh, that's Susan.
Yeah, and I kept blocking her, and so she'd make a new Google phone number and just keep going and going.
I better not say anything, because she might come after me, because
she's harmless, but she's annoying.
She's probably on the hate brigade with everybody else, that hates the community. Stupid assholes. Yep.
Hey, she's entitled to her, opinions on us gays or whatever it is. But I mean, it's just like a perfect example of how you could be sitting dormant from these crazy little corners on YouTube and just, doing things in your own life to do different stuff. And people just never shut up. No. And then they wonder why, when people finally bark at them, listen, to people like I've a problem and all these other people, I'm one of those people where I'm not afraid to make a mistake on a live stream with my face. You guys are. All of you people, you can't be on camera. You can't let people know who you are, because then they'll find out all the dirty deeds you do and all that shit. I don't give a fuck. I'll make a mistake with my face, a cunt, and cuss you out and all that shit. And then I'm going to say sorry later. And then they say, oh, he's always going to say sorry. That's what you do when you fuck up, you dumbass. You guys mean to tell me that you're never going to fuck up again, and you've apologized for something, and you're never going to fucking do it again? Get the fuck out of here. Walk the walk.
And try and
Scarlett,
talk the talk if you can.
Cameron, you're so hot.
Ooh.
And Kelsey, was that you that just popped up in my email? I don't know if I'm allowed to say that or not, but I wanted to say thank you. I don't know if that's you or not, though, so let me know. Yeah, if you want to say something, they won't. Iva's going to wait until she's 4 bottles down, and I'm not talking about just beers. I'm talking about fucking huge, big fucking vodka bottles. She's going to go ape shit crazy, singing her pathetic music that does suck, is not creative. Get on Smule, put a bunch of filters on her face, and fucking delete it by morning time.
Call it a day.
Yeah.
My goodness.
So anyways, that's my spiel.
I can't believe that these people result to just doing this shit. Like they just result to the to the sandbox shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like the older that you get, and you and I had this conversation like I think 2 weeks ago about that, like
Yes.
about growing up and like just changing and life changes and your attitude and your mental state. And these people just don't understand that, what, you're still growing, or you're just growing into a mindset where you're going to die bitter, okay? And it's not going to be a healthy one for you, sadly to say.
Mm-hmm.
Or you're going to be blissful and live a blissful life that you wanted. But these people don't understand that you create this shit for yourself and against other people, but more about yourself because you're narcissistic or whatever, and you can't handle it. Like, you can't handle your own demons, so you have to project them. And maybe it's time to stop it. Maybe we can just say it today. I've been saying this like all fucking eons. Just stop. Leave people alone. Don't
But there's a
antagonize.
pattern. I think
It is.
if you notice,
There's
and
a
I don't need to say names, you guys, they know who they are, and somebody will pop into your head when I say this. But before I do, I did want to say, Kelsey, thank you. She sent me a very, very nice Venmo, so thank you.
Good. Good.
But when you're sitting there and you're, the people that do this, and they'll make comments like, I can't believe somebody still talks to him or watches him. Well, first of all, I don't like the word. I don't name I hate the word community. I don't hate people, but I think naming your subscribers it's almost like the foundation of starting a cult. I'm not saying it is, but it's like treating people like they're a group rather than individual people. So
Like
the people that
humans.
you see around me, and I have a problem, said that. She's like, I can't believe people talk to him or whatever. Well, people do, because I'm authentic and I'm not afraid to be myself, even if I'm fucking up, and I have good friends that surround me. And so when I see these people getting angry and then they bring those things up, like, why does he have friends? It's, again, I'm going to say it's jealousy. These people are so lonely and they're so bitter and hateful that they do not have real friends, that it blows their mind that somebody that they hate can have a friend. It's like, it's out of the realm of possibility to them because they're incapable of fucking doing it. Thank you, Kelsey. That was very sweet.
Aww. Yeah.
Noodle Mashes. Yeah, Pink was telling me.
Oh, Pink. Forget about it with her.
Pink, you need to link up with Scarlett, because Pink was, she wanted to do a live stream on that. And Pink's funny too.
The noodle mash shit? Oh,
yeah.
Have you ever met Pink? Like, she's irrelevant to me right now because I feel like I have more power over that woman, because the things that she just did about me on her panel the other day, airing my books, whatever, good for you, but you're not really doing the fucking research. You're not going to the bigger companies that hire the authors that have good reviews and bad reviews from like years ago, like from 2015 when my books were published. So maybe what you need to do, guys, is go to that site, but you can't do it because you don't want to pay the money or the fee to get in there to see if you can hire, like Stephen King, or, Dead Anne Rice, knock on wood, sorry, Anne, or, do something for your, literature. No, because you're a stupid moron. and you're never going to be, you know, you're not going to be anything like this. And that's why she sits there and does her little crappy crafts with the cat butthole thing. And that's it.
Mm.
Grew her. And no, I
Hey,
wasn't
Lenny.
taking Mrs. Portland's side at all. I was not taking her side.
Well,
I was
it's what
being
Pink
trying to
just said.
amicable. What?
I don't think anybody, I think most people don't even take either side, but they just
No.
see it how it is. Like,
Yeah.
and what Pink said is perfect. It's if you get an order on somebody, it's for them to leave you alone. But I mean, if you want a fucking shark to leave you alone, you don't hold a bloody steak above the water
Yeah.
and jump in and put it in your Speedo and
Yeah.
swim around with it and just tease it because it's going to
Ew, a
break out of the
Speedo?
cage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you put the steak part right in the penis crotch part. I've done
Okay,
it.
like going up your ass?
You can put
Okay.
part of
Yeah.
it under the taint if you have like a New York strip.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hi,
I get it.
Sarah.
And if you have a filet mignon, it's just going to sit right under your ball sack because it's small, and it's round. So,
Chicken
yeah.
cordon bleu is better for the balls. It's
Okay.
more squishy.
Uh-huh.
Those kind of things. But hi, darling Nikki, Sarah.
Hi, guys.
I love you too, Kelsey. That was very sweet. Thank you. People that are introverts seem to be jealous of people that are outgoing. And
Yes.
I used to
Very
have a
much.
social anxiety. Like I used to be, once I got to know you, I'd speak my mind and stuff, but I used to be very quiet when I first met people or in big groups and more shy and kind of had to teach myself communication skills. And I still am. And I'm not afraid to fucking fuck up and start over again in front of people. I don't care.
Yeah.
But it's just like
You
people don't
became
let
more
people be
bitchy in your
human on
older
here.
age.
You bet your sweet fucking ass.
Mhm.
Well, I looked at my since I'm a Gemini, there's like a scale where it says your traits change at different ages, and when I turn 42 is when I'll have more Leo traits.
Mm.
So now I'm gonna start being more fucking don't fuck around.
Isn't that strange, though? It's like, but you know what? The older you get, I find, is like, and my mom always used to say this, and the older that you get, you find that you're either letting go of certain things that really, really triggered you, and you're taking on tasks that you're able to understand why those things trigger you so they don't trigger you anymore. Like, it's like freaking reverse psychology when you get older, It's kind of weird. That's just me. Maybe I'm a fucked up piece of shit, like I've been told like 20 times today, so yeah.
Well, fuck them.
Mm-mm.
But it's
Robbie, no, I don't want a freaking venereal. Um, I don't want anything. No, I will not fuck them. Unfuck them. You know that.
But Scarlett, like if you have a problem with somebody, or I think just any logical person, and they want to talk to you about it, like wouldn't you rather do that than like why do people have to sit there and go on rampages when you've already offered like a solution? I mean, do you see fucking I have a problem or Susan anywhere up here? No, but hold on, I think we have one of my
That's all I've been
favorites.
doing is trying to work it
Is that
out with
you?
people.
Hello?
I love you, Pink.
I love
never
you
met
too,
Scarlett?
Robbie. Let's make out.
Hi,
Okay.
Pink.
Hi, honey. Let me just hook up my Bluetooth. Give me 1 second. Keep talking.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
You're naked, Scarlett. I think you're naked. In my
Oh,
StreamYard, you are.
I probably am. I don't
It's
know
okay.
how
I
to
like
change anything.
I like it. It's hot.
Well, it's better than looking at onion ring nipple piercings. But
Yeah.
the I do that. I've done that every time there's an issue with like the groups or anything. I'm like the first person to say maybe you can work it out. Let's see what happens after, and try and push to work it out or say what I'm here for you.
Mhm.
I don't think I'm a bad person at all to anyone for them to think that I'm not going to want to squash stuff. You know, I squashed stuff with COVID. I squashed things with other people that nobody would ever do. Or go into other areas of YouTube that nobody would do because they're scared or they just don't know them or. So I pretty much would want to do that, but you know what? These people, I'm not squashing shit. You wish death threats on me? Go play in
Oh,
traffic?
I got
That's
a death
nice.
threat
That's
like
nice.
4 years ago.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
a death threat.
Mhm.
Someone was
Who?
going to hire a hitman. Being
Oh.
there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Do
that.
it,
Uh-oh.
people.
You popped
Don't
out and came
do it.
back in, Pink. Now you're back. And now
All
you're
right, now
naked.
I'm back.
You're
Oh, do
both
you like
naked.
my rainbow hat?
I
I
do, but
can't see anything.
it did the same thing to Scarlet. It booted you out and then came right back, and now you're both naked.
I see
Your
myself
Oh,
up
avatars are
here, but
naked.
that's okay. I'm sorry. I don't know how to
I had
change
my
that.
rainbow, my mer parody rainbow hat on.
I did see it
Aw.
at first, but then just now when you
Yeah,
went out and in, and now it's gone.
Well, it's here, and that's all that matters.
yeah.
Aw.
Look, at I
See,
just got one thing to say about noodle mash,
Oh,
okay?
jeez. Yeah.
Um, because I got to get this off my chest. I have to. For the life of me, I don't understand when you get a stay away order, or it's also called a no harassment order in my state of Massachusetts. It applies to both parties, to both. You both have to stop talking about each other way, any kind of communication, that be it on the internet, in person, third party contact. It goes both ways. There's a reason for that. Can you imagine someone getting a stay away order from you and they go online several times a week and just talk about you? That has to be infuriating.
mhm.
Infuriating.
You have a boring
To
life.
me, come on. That's almost like, all right, I get you where I want. You've got to shut up, not talk about me, but I can talk about you. If she's not, no, I don't follow her religiously at all. But
Mhm.
from what I've seen, if Mrs. P is doing things or spreading, whatever, and Noodle Mash doesn't like it, all she has to do is go back to the court.
Right.
I don't understand why the public is privy to all this shit between her and
Because
Mrs.
people,
P.
they brought it out here. They brought it out here. They dragged us into it like other people and their lives that, they bring us into. They make it commentary, which is illegal, number one, okay, because I was told that when I had a court case, not a court case, an OP against, and I'll say it. No, you know what? I'm not going to say it because then whatever. But I was told if I'm the petitioner, okay, that
Hmm.
I can, if I see them, I can say hello, okay, which is stupid. Like, why would I want to say hello to somebody that's bothering, that I have an OP on? But if they see me, they can't say shit. They have to turn around and walk away.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do. I don't know how long it
Right.
lasts up here, but the thing is that, you know what? Be the bigger person, even if they say, oh no, like you can say hi and you can commentate. But you know what? Noodle Mash, it triggers her. Okay, the shit that you do triggers
Of
everybody.
course it does.
And
Of
I'm not
course.
I'm not for her or anything, Mrs. Portland, but the thing is that you need to be a bigger person. You had people telling you, okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting angry, but she had like 20 50 100 people telling her to back off and let it go and stay with
Yeah.
the positive side, like stay with us, we're whatever, call
Because
compound, but
I think
no.
really if she just lets it go,
Yeah.
there might be some residual from
Mhm.
Mrs. P, but I think in the long run,
Mhm.
Mrs. P will start feeling better because she's not being brought up. And
Mhm.
it definitely, in my opinion, is triggering Mrs. P's reactions. Now, I don't watch
Yeah.
Mrs. P. I have no idea where
Yeah.
she is on YouTube, but I've seen her behaviors in the past, and she's very triggered. Plus, she has a disability.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
She's
Oh, but Noodle
obviously
Mash has a
can't.
bigger disability than she does,
Oh, for God's sake. So
yeah. Huh.
both, I would think Noodle Mash, if this is her goal,
Mhm.
then stop talking about her. I promise you, it will calm down. But this
doesn't
is
care.
why the law, at least in my state, applies to both parties. So this shit doesn't happen.
Yep.
You know, you shouldn't have the right to get a protection order against somebody and go online and still talk about them, regardless of the behavior is intrusive and bothering Noodle Mash enough to to go online publicly, do a live stream. It's not YouTube she should be clicking on. She should be going to the court and
Yes.
speaking with a mediator and saying, "Hey,
Yes, Gladys.
I'm still dealing with some crap from her on the internet."
But she's
Why
scared
does
to
she?
do that.
I don't get it.
And also, I
Why?
don't think that many of these people can afford a lawyer, but there are people, and I keep saying it,
You don't need a
go like
lawyer. You don't need a lawyer. You don't need a lawyer for
defendants.
this.
Yeah.
You can go to
Well,
the clerk's office and they will advise you what to do. You
Yes.
speak to a mediator.
Yes.
it's common
This-
sense, though. I think
Yes, it
anybody.
is.
Well,
Uh.
like here, look at it this way, and this is not a knock towards Mrs. Portland because I love her regardless of if she's mean to me or not. Does anybody take what she says seriously or believe she tells the honest truth
I
a
do.
lot of the time? No,
I
no, no,
do.
no. I mean when it comes to her telling elaborate stories, talking about people, like for instance, when she got mad at me, some of the things she was saying, it was like made up stuff or like, just to try to hurt my feelings. So what I'm saying is when Noodle comes on and she says, well, I need to correct the lies. Really, you don't, because
No.
nobody takes her seriously when it comes to when she's being mean. Nobody does. If she comes on and starts a rumor about you, who fucking cares? People know that it's just Mrs. Portland being mad, just making shit up. That's the common sense that I have, not only from knowing Miss Portland, but from watching her. And she does lie about a lot of stuff, and that could be part of her, disability or whatever, but it's not to be taken seriously at
and
all.
plus, Mrs. P, I don't think has the coping mechanisms. Okay,
Mm-mm.
and if Noodle Mash deeply down deep in her soul cares about the well-being of Mrs. P, then stop this. You can't say, I do care about her. I don't want her to get in trouble, whatever. Then stop talking about her.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's common
Even
sense
if
on
this
her
was done
part.
to me, and I have pretty good self-control, I'm the type that I won't go live. I'll wait 24 hours when I get pissed off. Because
Ooh, I
usually
wish
by
I
the
had that
next morning, I have a different outlook. But I
Hmm.
don't know if someone had a restraining order against me and I was made by the courts to remain quiet and not defend myself. I don't know if I could do it. So I
Well,
don't
it's very
see.
hard
It
because
is hard.
we also witness, Pink. Anybody knows that you could almost do nothing and set Mrs. Portland off. So we don't need to imagine because we see Noodle do it all the time. When she pokes,
Mhm.
she knows. She's known Miss Portland the longest out of anybody. She knows it's going to trigger her. And I think she loves the fact that she knows that she's in control and she can't respond. And so it's like this power thing to where, she could even say, oh, did you see Miss Portland had a video or whatever? It could be something nice. And she would still know that's going to trigger Miss Portland. And she does it on purpose, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
when I
she's
first
smarter and
met
she just wants to do it.
Noodle Mash, she was doing crafts, and she's very talented. And then the Mrs. Portland thing came in, and I'm like, okay, this is going to blow over because she's going to court. She's got a protection order. And then
Nope.
going, and I stopped watching her. And once in a great while, I'll pop in to see, hopefully this is blown over. And it's still the same thing. Let the courts handle this. I don't think it's fair that any court can make one person remain silent.
Oh, yeah, they
And
can.
yet the other person, it's just, I thought it was nationwide that it goes both ways.
Nationwide.
You
Well,
don't talk about each other. Both of you, period. Stay away from each other.
well,
I've
what are you
just
gonna
never
do,
seen
Pink
this
and
before.
Scarlet? If this happens, and to the people in the chat, if right now, if you weren't live, you weren't on, line, and you saw that there was a home invader coming through your window,
Oh,
what are
please.
you gonna do first? Are you gonna go spark up a live stream about it, or are you gonna call the damn police?
I'm gonna shoot him.
Well, or that.
Yeah.
I don't
Who
know
has
if this
time to
is
call
legal to show you
911?
online, but I'll do
But
this
you know what I mean, like, or like, let's say
because
somebody.
I'm a single
Okay,
mom and I have every right to have one.
yeah, what about this? Let's say somebody does a hit and run in your car, and they take off and they do a hit and run. And are you going to go live, or are you going to call the police? So
But that
every
happened
time
to
she
me
feels like it,
recently. No, you call the police.
yeah.
It's problem solving.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't problem solving going live
No,
and bringing out Mrs. P's faults. We all know what her faults are. Like,
you
and
know, we
she's
have to stop
complex.
feeling sorry for her, and we have to let her grow, clip the wings, and let her fly, be free. Because you know what? Just standing by her side doesn't do anything.
Guys, I'll be
Okay.
right back. Okay, I'm listening on
Okay.
my phone though.
All right.
Standing by her side and holding her hand is not helping. Standing by her side and trying to help figure out how to, get her mindset to be in a different mindset, to be positive and do positive things and everything's
Who's
sunny and
trying to do
shiny.
that?
You can't do anything. Okay. And people are still mad at me and refuse to see what she said to me first in my life to cause it to go to the point where I was like, well, I'll just put you in a body bag, whatever. I mean, you're telling me that when I have COVID, and I said it online that, oh, well, I hope your kids watch you die slow, and then you do videos about it, and then everybody just loves you, and then they come after me saying, oh, you're such a hateful person against disabilities. No, I'm not. I have a disability. I have a learning disability.
But don't you think, I
Fucking
mean,
ass.
I always say, I do get involved with some creators, one in particularly, Mummy Ramblings, because,
Okay.
she's a real lifer. And I
Mm.
really think twice before I do her because I just feel, I choose my
Sorry,
battles. And if I feel like someone's in danger, and
she keeps cutting out.
yeah,
Oh, you're
Hmm.
back.
who, me?
Yeah, it's a StreamYard glitch. I think it did it to
All
Scarlett
right.
earlier. It just is for like 1 millisecond. You pop out, then back in, and then. But keep going.
Okay.
But
Sorry.
All right.
everybody's
You
having
got to
internet
choose your
problems that I
battles.
know. Yeah, go ahead.
I
Sorry.
think we have to choose our battles. Um, and as far as, Noodle Mash going public,
No, I'm not COVID.
like, I always look at it like to her subscribers, unless you're part of the solution, don't become part of the problem. I don't understand
You want to hear
what
a really
what what they'll do for her that's going to make a difference except Noodle Mash just if she's just looking for comfort or I don't get it. But you know me, Robbie, I'm a very private person. Like I
Mhm.
just don't put my shit out there. Um,
You sound
not
so
like that.
familiar.
Me?
Pink Lady Luck. She's the okay. Pink. I wish your avatar. You could reset your avatars if you want to. You just change it and
It's
change it back,
okay.
and it'll pop back up. But Pink is to me. She is like OG. When the word community is used, back in the day when we just started YouTube, the big top 4 head honchos of like the YouTube community was Laura, Pink Lady Luck, Makeup Mobster, and Molly Go Lightly. Those 4. And then
Hmm.
people would like group, oh, now you're back. I see your picture now. So maybe
Okay.
that's how you know her.
Got it.
I've known Pink. Is it 5, 6
Over
years?
5 years. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
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 I've known
But
Robbie for going on 3 years or 4. No, 4
yeah,
years.
4.
Oh my God.
Hey, COVIDs. But I wanted to read, I saw this, I think it was on Facebook, but it's a saying by Albert Einstein. And it says, stay away from negative people. They have a problem for every solution. And that is so true.
It is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it was just like I was saying earlier, if you offer a solution to somebody, or at least like a white flag or whatever it is, there's so many different situations, not even arguing, but for anything. And people always have some sort of excuse, or they have like nope, something that they don't want to make progress. That's exactly what I apply that statement to. Because it's like there should be a solution for every problem, but not a problem for every fucking solution.
But there
Right.
is,
And
that's so
and
true
we all
because
know, yeah, we all know on YouTube, Robbie, being around for as long as we have, nothing really gets resolved. Like as far as the fighting, it's either someone's going to surrender or it's just going to go on and on and on. Someone has to be the bigger person.
Well, here's an example of that, Pink.
And I look like Mrs. P is just being set up to fail. I just don't see why she has to talk about her anymore.
She's not. She's allowing herself this to happen because you know what? Let me just tell you something. And this is where I get a little bit like stern and, motherly and, like think that I'm a big top shit right now, queen. But this is the truth, okay? And nobody likes to hear it because people are soft inside and I get it. And you know what? She needs to learn to do things on her own. The internet is not helping her. The internet will not solve your problems. Google cannot make you better tomorrow. It can guide you, but it cannot help you. She needs to get into therapy or a place where it will help her make the right decisions. And I hate to say this, but I'm getting sick and tired of people standing up for this woman, and the other woman, that think that it's okay to come out here. Oh, I have a disability. Oh, I'm like this because I like cat asses. But. I get it. Okay. We all have our issues. But the thing is that you keep playing the broken record over and over again. And it needs to stop. It needs to stop because this is pushing people away from helping her. And it doesn't take a genius to figure that out. And I didn't mean that in a rude, oh, I'm against disabled people. Oh, she No.
Well, and see,
that sounded orgasmic.
She's always sexual.
No, I'm not.
But look at it blows me away that people, if you're going to put your personal life out there,
yes,
then you better be ready for, you got to have thick skin. You got to have, because people will go after you for anything.
Can I ask you a question? Is it okay that, we know, okay, like, I'm going to put this out there, okay? Yeah, I'm a published author. I was a ghostwriter for ABC. I have a little bit of, talent where I do have a little bit of a title, but I don't really use it as much, So, I know when I came out here, my coworker Bobby said to me, I know that when we come out here, that we have a creed and we have to make ourselves look like and act like ladies. I said, fuck that shit. I'm being myself. I am who I am. And if nobody can accept me, then I'm sorry. But you know what? Is it okay
But then you
that
have to be able to take the heat back.
And your success has nothing to do with anybody out here, and they have no reason to go after it, and they also have no reason to think that that's okay and air your stuff out when everybody knows it already. So what's new? What's new? What's new? There's nothing new.
Yeah,
It's the
like
same repetitive shit all the time.
keep people guessing, wondering, like I think my subscribers, and I regret even telling people years ago what my profession was. But that's when YouTube, Robbie, when everybody got along, right?
Yep.
It was that honeymoon period.
Hmm.
So, you can say down the road, someone's gonna say, you're not a nurse. and it's just like, wow, like, but as far as that, I pretty much keep my life very, very private.
Oh God. Yeah.
Um, so I don't give ammunition to people to use it to attack back. They'll make up completely different shit. That's okay, but I know my truth. But
Mhm.
um,
Well, I don't like
I don't know.
that people don't think for themselves. Like I get it if you support somebody, and I hate the word ride or die because I'm not a ride or die to anybody,
Mhm.
because that means you align with every single belief that the other person has. So it's okay, to say that you support, and I'm not just talking about Noodle or anyone, I'm saying in general, it's it's fine to support people and stuff, but when you see behavior and then you see other people kind of going along with it, just like Bernie said in chat, look how many channels there are egging on Mrs. Portland, where the channels are entirely dedicated to her.
To
Are
her,
some of the
yeah.
videos funny? Yes, they are. I laugh at them, but those channels are welcome into Noodles chats with open arms, and that alone is going to be a trigger. And Noodle, if you're smart, you know that. If you don't know that, then I mean, I'm just going to call a spade, then you're ignorant, because that's common
Has
sense.
Rob,
Mhm.
Nope,
because
you cut
I
out. Nope,
don't
now you're back. Now you're
I
back.
don't watch her very much at all. But has she ever said anything like, "Well, Mrs. P should just log off"?
I've
Yeah,
said that.
all the time,
Wow,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
wow.
Or
Like
she's
trying
not
to
supposed
help
to be
her
on
at
here.
first.
Or she's not supposed to, come on and go to chat. She's only allowed to use the internet for this and that. And it's like, dude, come on. We're talking about a woman who is mentally disabled, and just let her fucking
Well,
be.
then maybe
Yeah.
maybe if Noodle Match stops bringing it up as a subject,
Oh,
then maybe
she
Mrs.
won't.
P can get to that point where,
It's about money.
her interest lies somewhere else.
Yeah.
That
It's
she
about
can
money.
say, God, this is over, thank God, and I can move on. But she's emotionally, immature. I mean, we all know what Mrs. P is like, and I'm not giving her excuses, but I've
It's all about
worked
money.
in my career, I've worked with brain injured people, whether it was acquired, um, or whether it was at birth or through an injury. Um, and what's frustrating is you want to help these people, and you're like, they'll get it if I keep helping. And a lot of times you can't. And that's the biggest disappointment, especially in the healthcare field, that you really think you can help someone, and then you realize you can't, no matter your expertise. Um,
Yeah.
so I don't see her or anybody thinking that they can help her in that sense of her changing her behavior. She has to learn coping mechanisms,
Yep.
and that takes a professional. Um,
Well, not
Yeah,
really.
and she
It
might not
comes
ever
within
do that. I
yourself.
mean, she might not
she
ever
might
learn
not. She
to
might not
control
be
her
able to.
temper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She may not
I,
be
I've
able to. So
I've made
why?
so many suggestions to the woman. Talking to her for 10 hours on the phone one day. Okay,
You're not
that
Yeah.
going to
happened
make it.
like 3 times. So
You're
you
not
know,
going. Not with her disability. You can
no,
talk to her for 10 days.
yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Um,
She's a very nice person to talk to and communicate when you're offline. Okay, when you're online with her, she kind of is like, hey, and then it builds up, and then you're like fucked. But when you're on the phone with her, she's actually pretty nice, and she's very lovely to talk to and communicate
Probably
with.
because she's
And
she's in a more controlled environment on the
yes,
phone.
and her husband's right there by her side, which is always, he never leaves her, which is a
Yeah,
good thing. But
and when you're on the internet, it's not a controlled environment. It's crazy.
mhm,
It's absolutely
no,
people coming
she
at you
needs other
left and right.
outlets. She needs to unplug. And you know what? I hate to say it, but maybe a
I don't believe
professional
that.
needs to unplug. Have her
I don't
unplug.
believe. No, I don't think. I don't think that's in her benefit in
I
the
think
long
it
run.
is. Because you know what? Then she will
No,
not go and alter herself to go over and look at noodle trash.
Well, but I don't think, I think, let's say that Miss Portland
Just
did
my
like
opinion.
delete her channels or whatever, she's still going to watch. She's going to find a way to watch. She's still going to get upset. So I think that people that, I mean, this is going to sound mean, but I don't care. People that are smart enough to know how Miss Portland's brain operates and know not to take the shit that she says to heart and just allow her to be and support her. Don't support the bad behavior, but when she does like crafts or whatever, support that. Then she deserves that. And if she wants to do it on YouTube or wherever, then she should have that right. But like, I don't understand how all these people want her and everyone else to be quiet about what they're witnessing while people are over there making these, clip channels, tagging her, talking about her nonstop. It's not fair. It's especially not fair because she's disabled.
Yeah. And silencing somebody is not a good thing to do. Period. You don't silence people. I've been told multiple times.
You just said to her to log off. That's being silenced.
I know I did. I'm just saying that
I was just going to ask you,
because I think that it's going to benefit her in order to get her out of the house to do more things out of the house instead of sit there at the screen all day.
She doesn't have that capacity to reason like that. Okay, because of her
you know what? I give up on the
disability.
combo. I'm not defending the woman. I'm not finding, I'm done with like trying to help the woman. Okay. I'm sorry that I'm a bitch about it, but you know what? I've helped enough people out here that I can actually say, I'm not going to help you today. I'm not going to do this for you today.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah.
But that just shows how complex her disability is.
Yeah.
Okay. Just because you want to help her, it's not that she's not willing to change. She's unable to.
I know that.
Yeah.
I know that. I know that. And I know the fact that, you know what? Only so much can be done for anyone. You're putting yourself out there. Okay. I was deeply affected by this whole shit show. Okay. And so was Trisha, and so was Sally, and so were other people because they got drugged into the mix. And you know what? That's not good. That's not good when somebody drags you. That's time for you to step away. Say your peace of mind. Tell them to go fuck off and step away and say,
all right,
okay,
Scarlett.
have a great day. Sorry.
Yeah.
And then what is Mrs. Portland doing about it? Getting angry at the people that defend her. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it anymore. Screw you.
Scarlett, let me ask you
back at
something.
you.
Absolutely.
Scarlett, we're all of us who are on social media are willing participants, right? No one's forcing us here, right? When I said before, we have to choose our battles, and I've learned that getting involved or people going after us, I learned a long time ago, I can't change these situations.
No.
I cannot. I can either choose to be part of it or choose to remove myself from it. And I know when you said, you got frustrated, you were dragged into it. I have to say, you don't have to go to every fight you're invited to on the internet. And I learned that a long time ago.
It has nothing to do with that. What it has to do with, okay, is that, okay, we're going to, since, she mentioned my name, I'm going to mention her books. I'm going to mention where she lives. I'm going to mention her family. I'm going to mention. Okay? I don't.
How did she know that? How did she know that?
Who? Noodle Mash?
How did
Natasha Cooper know? How did any of these 6 people know? Lana. I mean, I can go down a list. How do they know?
They knew your information?
What?
Is it your information you're talking about?
Yes, it's my information, and it's other people's information. They're going after kids. What?
I'm just curious. How did they get your information?
How do you think people get information out here?
Spreading it, like gossiping, all that kind of stuff.
Spreading it, paying for it. Okay? Being in groups and defriending you after 5 years. Okay? Yeah, because you tell the truth about somebody, So, they told the truth about me. I'm going to go, and you want to squash it, and no, I'm just going to air
But what I don't understand is if somebody doesn't put their name out ever to anyone, how do they still find out who people are?
Google?
Oh,
Google
yeah.
what?
I mean, There are so many. Okay, here's another thing. Like if like Susan right now, she's been blowing my stuff up. If I didn't already have her information, all I really need to do is simply download the tracker on email that as soon as somebody opens up the email, that if I sent one back to her, boom, it shows me her location. It shows me if you can pay to upgrade to different levels, that it'll give you all of their information, and then you go from there. And then there's websites to run like the background checks and stuff like that. So a lot of people out here, like even if they're trolling, they think they're invisible, but they're not. I mean, there's even phishing links that can track people. You click on that link and your cover's blown. So and if people want to bad enough, they will find you, they'll look you up. And I'm not encouraging that. I'm just saying it's not the fun, YouTube we had back when people actually got in an argument. All they did was get on a panel together and argue. Now
the worst thing was Molly. Remember, the worst thing was Molly calling us garbage people. We were appalled. Remember, it was like that was shock value back then, 5 years ago.
I will never forget when Molly Golightly, because she told me, she warned
Robbie,
me about.
I gotta go. I'm getting really pissed off at chat.
Why? What's going on? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I love you.
I'm not reading chat.
When Molly Golightly warned me early on, she said, listen, because she had helped me start my channel. She goes, you need to go onto your channel and tell people we got in a big blowout and we are no longer speaking. And I said, I'm not going on there and lying. She goes, I'm telling you right now, these people are going to come for you. It's to protect you. I'm telling you that they're going to start making videos. I said, no, I'm not doing that. So what did I do? I went live and I said, I'm not talking to Molly Golightly anymore because she told me to lie on here and I'm not. And then she got mad about it and it was an actual fight. And she was right. Because a lot of the people that didn't like her at the time, they started coming after me for I think fucking Iva Problem was one of those people. She's probably been on the
I'm
hate boner
such
train
a Ivar. Like I don't watch her every
that
day.
Woman
But
called the F
why
word
does she have? Why is she going after you? You never talk about her. I've never heard you talk about Iva.
She hates me, and that's fine.
But
she'll sit there and with her homophobic songs she makes about me and then delete them the morning after when she sobers up, call me the F word, make a song about FAG, spelling it out. Iva is an evil, mean woman. And she is homophobic. But who cares? I don't give a shit. I'm fucking hagophobic. I don't like hags. No, that has tried to torment me forever. And even when I was talking about, because I didn't give details about what's going on, but, needed a little bit of help with what's going on in my life right now, she had to make a video about that. And he's going through a dark time. Bitch, first of all, I didn't say what that was. What if that was something that involved some sort of unaliving or something like that? She wouldn't give a shit. Iva doesn't give a shit. She's a drunk, which, hey, I've been there plenty of times too, but you're responsible for your behavior, Iva, and you're a fucking disgusting person. You have treated me like shit for the longest time. And I'm fed up.
Reach out, because I remember when you put out your community post, I was still in Maui and I reached out to you. Like, I was like really concerned. I didn't know if something happened to Michael or to you or, I'm glad everything's okay.
I'm not even saying what it is on here, but like, things happen and I just came on here and kind of vented in a subtle way of just like different things. And of course, people that don't like you are going to say stuff or whatever, but to sit there and try to torment somebody, you have to be a sick fucking individual to do that and do it repeatedly. Like, make your smart ass comments, whatever, say I deserve whatever I get. But when you dedicate your entire fucking being and stay up all night uploading videos like Iva did the other night, and she's done it for plenty of other years about me. And first of all, I don't even know, because sometimes she doesn't tag me and someone will be like, did you see her new fucking drunken video about you? I'll go over and it's a dumb song with a dumb filter on her face about her making fun of serious shit in my life. She's a sick fuck. If I ever saw that woman in person for entertainment purposes only, she'd be face down on the fucking floor, and I can promise you that. Because she's done a lot of fucked up shit to me, and it wouldn't be happening to my face, bitch.
I think people have to, respect each other's boundaries. I mean, Iva can be very funny from when I watched her a lot in the past. I think she's
Hold on, I'm going to correct this Ethel person. It's probably Iva. Yes, she has. She just did it the other night. Pay attention, Ethel. Never seen you before, by the way. So I've been around for like 6 years, and I've witnessed her doing it. So pay attention and pop up in chats more if you're going to run your fucking mouth. And you know what? I'm not in a mood for you anyways. So take a time out while you're at it, Ethel. Sorry, Pink.
Oh, no, that's all right. Do what you need to do, right? I just think people need to respect each other's boundaries, even if you don't like the person, come on, there's a point where we can go too far, and that's not cool,
Oh, yeah, for sure. But anyways, oh my God, Pink. So I wasn't saying what it was because it's going to be a surprise when I can actually get it functioning and working. But I was going to be streaming from my laptop and here, and I was planning something fun. While I was doing it, my laptop starts running slow and messing up, and I have to reboot and do all this stuff. And then the Susan M lady won't stop popping up on my screen as I'm trying to reset my computer. It keeps sending me these damn freaking emails. And I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Did she go under a different name? Because that name doesn't sound familiar. Was she ever someone else? Another name?
Yeah, but it was her legal name, so I'm not gonna say it because she'll be like, oh my God. But yeah, it was like her Susan and then the rest of the M part. A dance battle. No, it wasn't a dance battle, baby love.
It was put her emails. I mean,
oh, she's in spam. And then she creates another email like she did because she hates Poon. So I've already had her blocked on my email for years. I have a police report that I filled out on this woman years ago because she threatened to go to my parents' home in Kansas.
Oh my God, baby reindeer.
Yes.
Baby reindeer.
Yes. And so now she's, since she's blocked, now she's emailing me from Poon because she hates Poon handlers. So it's a handle with his name in it. So yes, we do need to do it. Oh yes, baby love. Sorry, I forgot about that. We do need to do a dance battle. I agreed to do a dance battle with baby love.
Is Susan M from the States?
Yeah, that's why she threatened to go to my parents' house because she's in the same state as them. And I don't know why she would have to go there.
Nobody cares. How is your divorce going?
Nobody cares. Hell? Nobody cares who that is. Somebody banned them, I think. Yeah. Anyways, I think I'm going to log off. Did you have anything else you wanted to say before?
No, thanks for having me up. Yeah. I'm supposed to be at work in like 5 hours. This is I can never sleep when I have to be at work this early.
Ugh. I'm not an early person. I don't do that.
I'm not either. But gotta keep on working. Pays the bills, I heard.
Yeah, I hear it's beneficial for sure.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Chat, good night. It was good to see a lot of people I don't know, but nice to meet you. If you ever want to see, Robbie and I have done parody together.
We have. Yep.
I don't know if I have it in my playlist or not. I don't know if someone wants to drop my channel.
Yeah.
It was Mer parody when we opened up mini brand balls.
That was so fun.
Oh, we had fun. Oh my God.
I was the future version of myself. So I was like elderly grandpa. I think I have it in my intro, like a picture of me as an elderly man. That's what it was from.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on, okay, I'm gonna post your link. Yeah, but you should unprivate it if it's on private because
No, it's not. It's public.
Oh, okay.
I think it was from 2 years ago.
No, it was longer than that.
Really? Oh my God. Even my kids, when I say, "Oh, you remember when we did this a couple of years ago?" And they're like, "Ma, that was 15 years ago." I'm like, "No, it wasn't."
Yeah.
Like, what is it when we get older? Like, time just like really flies by.
Oh, I know.
Like,
Like when I moved into my aunt's, I was 36. I'm 42 now. And like I started my channel right when pretty much when I moved into my aunt's house. So it's like,
yeah.
what the hell, dude? I was like, now I'm like almost like a middle-aged, like achy, my body aches. I stopped working out. I need to get my shit together. I had 2 honey
Look
buns
how far
yesterday.
you've come. Mm. Look how far you've come, though. You know.
Yeah. And you know what? I got a lot further to go. We all do. And that's what we
Yeah,
need
of
to start
course.
recognizing. We need to allow people to have, make their mistakes or whatever and not hold shit against people all the time. It's just fucked up.
Yeah, crazy. One more thing before I go. How is your aunt?
She's good. I don't think I've ever said what she was diagnosed with on here. So I don't know. I think I've
I
told
didn't.
you privately.
Yeah,
If not,
yeah.
I will. But she's going through like the same kind of stuff Michael J. Fox has gone through, and
Mhm.
so
Mhm.
that's been,
Oh,
it's been hard. But she's a trooper.
so sweet.
She
She's so.
still
Give her
goes
our
working
love.
out, and
Yeah, good for her. Good for
yeah.
her. All right, everybody. That's the Merb laugh, Mommy Randy.
Okay, well, thank you for
Um,
coming up, and I love you,
yeah,
Pink.
thanks for having me up. I love you too, Robbie. Keep in touch.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
text
Bye,
you.
chat. Nice to meet everyone. Noodle
Okay.
Mash, just let it go. Let it go. Maybe I'll start watching you again. All right.
I
All
won't.
right. Eating, darling Nikki. All right. Bye, everybody. Bye,
Love
Robbie.
you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye. Will you enter our contest? When is this the dance battle contest you're talking about? Like, when is it? Because I need to practice, and I need to get into shape, and I need to make America great again. Have you ever heard of Dick, Nikki? Your dad has the same thing, Kelsey. Yeah, it's like you'll know what I'm talking about. Like the medication that they give you, like makes you jittery and stuff. It's so, but yeah, she's doing good. Good night, Anitra. But you can officially enter me in your contest, baby love. You could officially enter me in it. And again, thank you, Kelsey, for earlier. That was very sweet. The Venmo you sent. No, this one is the men's shake a booty contest. First place wins 250. Well, hey, I'm hurting for cash right now, so I'll do it. I don't really have an ass, just so you know. I don't really have an ass. So, did you see that? That's my butt. It's not a very good one, but I could shake it. I've always had a really small, flat ass. So there's that. You have heard of it when you saw him. That is true. Nikki did see my penis. So that's my tush. Okay, you're going to email me the details. Ooh, that'll be fun. You like my tush tush? That's my tush. So if you guys haven't checked out my new Krama Breaking News, you should go over there and check it out because it's really funny. That one took me the longest to edit ever because I had to make a cartoon of Papa Smurf. And if you haven't seen it, basically it's Smurfette is missing, and I'm reporting from Smurfland, and she was last seen with the glare because they were dating, and Bullhorn Betty is on his ass. So, and don't leave negative comments about anybody it's about, because that's not what the parodies are for. They're not to make fun of the people. It's just to like lighten up, laugh. Don't take things so seriously. So I'm pretty sure this will, because I know Ricky won't strike me, but so if you guys know who Ricky Rebel is, his name fits him perfect because he's just awesome. if you guys saw the MAGA, it's like the Make America Great Again dance where you see a guy dancing with like on YouTube, and I think he got like Black Lives Matters and the MAGA people, the Trump people, to like dance in the streets together to the song YMCA, but he changed the words. So he kind of, oh yeah, I'll play Veronica. So he went like viral, and he's awesome. He signed, I don't know if he's still signed to the label, but Madonna signed him to her record label, and he makes music. He's toured with Britney Spears and I don't know who else. And he goes live every day. He's been going live, and you guys should go over to his channel. But he just released a new album, and I text him to say, is it okay if I play a song? Because you know how like if you're signed to a record label, it might automatically strike you, but we're just going to take the chance and play his. I don't know. Should I play? Because I'm just introducing people to his music if they don't know it. Thea, should I play girls and some boys and sometimes girls, or should I play Veronica? I'll play Veronica. He's kind of like David Bowie, Lady Gaga-ish. He's awesome. And he loves my Trump too. He's very passionate about his politics, but he doesn't really add that into his channel anymore, the politics. Because, you know, I could imagine a lot of the community, like our gay community, listens to his music and stuff, you know, because, and so a lot of them probably just like snap because of his beliefs, and it probably interferes, but I think he's awesome. So hold on. Okay, Veronica it is. We're playing Veronica. So this is Ricky Rebel's new song, Veronica. I'm going to drop his link for his channel in the chat. Hold on. This is his music video. One sec. I'm just going to drop the link to, hold on, share his channel. And we're going to go out with some Ricky Rebel. I haven't got a chance to listen to his entire new album yet, though. So here's his channel. Ricky's channel. And I am going to have him on panel sometime. For years, we've been wanting to panel up with each other. So I imagine closer to the election, that would be awesome to have him on, because he shares a lot of the same views I do on like our gay community, and like, you know, how we shouldn't use our card and vote with our penises. Hey, Dee Dee. And he's awesome. If you guys, I don't think he likes Blair White very much. Blair White, you'll like his political stuff, but again, this is just his music. So anyways, now that I'm done rambling, there's his channel. Subscribe, and I'm going to play his new song, Veronica, off of his new album called Veronica. Okay. And after that, I'm going to dip out. So I hope you guys have a good night. That was my rant, and I will get to the fun thing eventually when I can figure out my technology. So have a good night. I'm actually going to play his other one after this one ends. What you Okay, I'm gonna play my favorite one by Ricky Rebel. It's a song that he sings called I like the boys, 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 but sometimes girls. It's so good. Okay, Ricky Rebel, boys, sometimes girls. Okay. Then I'm gonna end after this one, but I love this. The music video is cool too. Hold on, I gotta share the screen. Okay, this is I like the boys, 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 but sometimes girls. This is a bop. This is my favorite song by him for sure. Okay. And the music video is really cool.
Ayo DJ, turn that up. You want what I got, don't try to fake it. You want what I got, why don't you take it?
Hey, Street Maxer.
The way I move and the way I do my thing. You treat me like Britney, yeah, you want a piece of me. You wanna get with me, welcome to my world. I like the boys, 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 and sometimes girls. And sometimes girls, they can be kind of hot. I like the way they work the pole like it's a spot. I know it's kind of kinky, I know it's weird, but I'm the kind of gay guy that likes girls to touch my rear. You wanna get with me? This is how I roll. I like the boys, 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 and sometimes girls. I can't stop till I get to the top. I know it's wrong, and I know I'm a freak. Yeah, hey guys don't understand me. Some girls, they just wanna fuck me. It's such a freaky problem that I thought I've always liked it both ways, and maybe that's why I'm unique. You wanna get with me, you better know I like it all. I want the boys, 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 and sometimes girls. If you wanna get with me, you gotta give me the world. I like the boys, 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 and sometimes girls. Boys, 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 boys. Boys, 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 boys. You want what I've got, don't try to fake it. You want what I've got, why don't you take it? You like the way I move and the way I do my thing. You treat me like Britney, yeah, you want a piece of me. You wanna get with me, welcome to my world. I like the boys, 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 and sometimes girls. Girls. You wanna make out girls? Boys, 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 boys. Like you and your boyfriend? That's right. Girls. Okay, I'm down. Boys, 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 boys. A little closer. Boys, girls, girls, girls. The boys, and sometimes girls.
I love that. And Ethel, you were not blocked, you were timed out. But like I'm not in the mood. I'm really not in the mood. Till you have to deal with Iva for years, just poking like a little, like, pay attention to me. I don't like you. Pay attention to me. Look at my stupid filters. Listen to my stupid songs. How old is she? Because she makes like videos like she's 2 years old. Seriously. Like, back in the day when we were little, we used to sketch pictures and make like cartoons on notepads and stuff. But nowadays, kids have technology. That's what it reminds me of. Iva is shit. So don't come in here and tell me she doesn't delete shit when she literally just deleted videos of me the other day that she made. Ethel. Iva. Now fuck off. Anyways, you're blocked now. I don't like you. I've never seen your name before, but something about you, it's my intuition. You just kind of seem like a cunt. You know? I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because you're cunty. So, ha! Anyways, you guys should subscribe to Ricky Rebel. He goes live every day right now. He goes on Instagram, YouTube. I don't know what other platforms, but there's the Robbie and the Pink parody. Go check that out. I love you, Lana. Hey, Lana, didn't you want me to edit videos for you or something? Slide into my DMs. Goes down in the DMs. Yeah. Love you 2K, whoever you are. You seem fun. Kinda. Hey, Rosalang, I'm about to end. All right, guys, go check out the Pink Lady Luck Robbie parody from years ago. That's fun. Don't forget to show my Chroma Breaking News some love. The new one, because it's fun. The one with Lana was fun too. All right, guys, I gotta go. Again, I'm a broke bitch. I'm a grifter. I'm a lover. I'm a toker. I'm a midnight toker. Smoke my ganja in the sun. And I will do ya. Then I will fuck ya. And then I'll never call ya. Don't you ever tell no one that I'm a one-nighter, and I'm a fighter, and I'm a spread leg rider. Ooh, I do you and anyone. I'm gonna fuck you, I'm gonna touch you, I'm gonna lick your bosoms. Then I'm gonna fuck everyone. Okay, I gotta go. Goodbye.
Rant Robbie, save Robbie, rant Robbie, save Robbie, rants Robbie, rant Robbie, save Robbie, rants. That's so cool!